the 2K Sports Pregame Show.
Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here, and so is the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal.
Tonight, we'll be watching the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Boston Celtics. Looking at Boston,
They want to come out of the gate strong tonight. We've heard them talk about establishing the upper hand right away, not sitting back and playing it safe in the early stages. You talk about explosive players in the NBA, and few are as explosive as the man we'll see tonight, Jabari Parker. He can power his way through a defense and embarrass you at the rim.
What do you think, Shaq?
Well, he has great stride, length going at the rim. Allows him to cover ground. He's strong enough to shrug off any contact. Looks really, really good out there. I'm glad he's healthy.
Are you paying attention?
I thought you was going to Kenny first because you was looking at him.
No, I was going to you first. I was kind of looking you off, but I thought you would.
He couldn't catch the no-look pass.
No, I would have hit you right square in the nose if that had been a basketball. Anyway, we're talking about Jabari Parker, weren't we?
Yeah, nothing could slow this guy down. I mean, I love the fact that he's healthy, the fact that he can get to the rim. The reason he can, because he can shoot that jump shot. So you got to play up close. He goes by you and finishes at the rim.
Look out.
No-look pass.
Look out.
Hit him in the head again.
Kevin Harlan, we're ready for the tip.
On the floor for the visiting Boston Celtics. At center, Aaron Baines. At point guard, Terry Rozier. At the other guard position, Jalen Bryan. At small forward, at the other forward position, Al Horford. The head coach of the visiting team is Brad Stevens.
At the jam-packed BMO Harris-Bradley Center, we've got the Boston Celtics taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And David Aldridge will be on our sideline tonight reporting. And so off the tip, it's Boston. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Rozier's out there with Brown. Then there's Horford. Then it's Tatum, and it's Baines in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Wow, come on now. If Al Horford, if he's this close, the D is toast.
And Doris, as great as Al Horford is as a player, he might be even a better leader.
Well, he's a pro's pro. Al Horford is a guy who entered the league with great work habits and great skill. More than anything to me, though, it's his poise and calm demeanor under pressure that gives his teammates a ton of confidence.
And taken away by Brown.
You love that defensive effort right there showing up.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Well, that's how you attack in transition. Remarkable effort, getting as high percentage a look as you can really get.
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Yeah, the Bucks head coach and I were able to talk. Now, he knows this other team blocks shots, but he doesn't want his team to change its approach. He said, we've got to attack the paint. We can't just live outside. I told my guys, when you go up strong. So, Kevin, they're going to take it early and often to the front of the rim.
David thinks sounds like he's prepped his guys on how to handle this opposing defense.
And no surprise there, because they're facing a team that can win games with its defense. They are an aggressive bunch from the start.
No, it's so true, Greg, because make a mistake and this team will capitalize. They need to keep a tight handle on the basketball and limit their turnovers.
Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
And you get the sense Tatum is used to getting hit when he's penetrating inside. It almost seems as if he embraces those challenges.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
To the inside. Horford's shot is good.
Boy, the offense is really clicking. 4 for 5 from the field to start. Nice.
Bledsoe dishes to Antetokounmpo. No good that time. And the Celtics going the other way now. Here's Brown. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, you've got to appreciate the athleticism of Jaylen Brown. This guy's a quick penetrator who forces defenses to get physical with him, Kevin.
This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
And you look back to that Big Three era in Boston, you know, the Celtics have not been shy about aggressively trading to reshape this roster. You know, they've made a rapid rebuild that's really the envy of a lot of teams around our league.
And he sinks the second. And as aggressive as the Celtics have been, Greg, they've also shown patience, haven't they?
Yeah, and in some ways, maybe a victim of their own success. You come out on the winning end of your trades time and again. Other GMs don't want to look bad. They get hesitant, possibly, and don't want to add their name to that list. Heating up early on, this is exactly how he wanted to start the night.
You're right. I mean, he's found his rhythm early. The defense has got to do a better job guarding him from this point on.
The Bucks shooting their first free throw of the game. On the free throw, no good.
Antetokounmpo, just incredibly talented, a long, lanky, athletic powerhouse of a player.
Boy, they wasted no time getting the ball up the court. Great decision to push it and make the sharp pass to the rim.
The Bucks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Bledsoe kicks to Middleton, and Brown over to help. Antetokounmpo with the ball, and it's Horford picking him up. No good from Bledsoe.
Boy, they're just giving him that shot. An easy opportunity for 3 that just slips away.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Now here's Middleton. They set the pick. There's the feed to Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Bledsoe for three. Bledsoe with another miss. Here's Tatum. He's off on that one. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. 20 feet out. That's short off the rim.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played.
I tell you, you have to respect the passing skills of Al Horford. He can pick apart a defense.
And the Bucks with possession here. 9-point game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And a dunk by Horford.
And really focused on establishing dominance down low. And guys, it's working.
Oh, no doubt. I think they've controlled the paint. They've used their size and strength to get off any shot they want.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Watching Jason Tatum, it's hard to find many faults in his game, Greg. He's strong inside and out and plays both ends of the floor equally well.
Yeah, kind of a jack of all trades, right, and master of none. He does everything reasonably well on the basketball floor, just doesn't do anything great. Having said that, though, Tatum is one of those guys that I think improves the overall IQ of your team, and terrific size at his position.
Looking to end the run. Antetokounmpo. Baines with the block. Brown outside. Brown jams it in.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism.
And that replay sponsored by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment, giving us an excellent perspective on the play.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Horford. The rebound by the Bucks. Bledsoe with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Middleton can't get it to go. Celtics leading by 11. Here's Horford. Scored the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
I don't know if you can do it any better on both ends than they have tonight.
I don't think you can ask for anything more, Greg. What a wonderful job establishing a lead early in this one.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Here's Middleton. And Tatum over to help. Knocked away. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
Yeah, just stepped out of bounds as he tried to slither around the defender there. Good job by the D to cut him off.
Here's the Celtics with the ball. 13-point lead. Here's Rozier. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
This is an area of great improvement for Bledsoe. Willing to make the extra pass now.
The Bucks have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
That's good from Snell. Boston leading by 10. Here's Horford. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And Al Horford just so versatile. You know, that extends to the defensive end as well. Very mobile, can move his feet with smaller players, and at the same time gives you a presence on the interior.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
Free throw good, Horford. And Horford won't wow you with his athleticism, but Greg, he's still a pretty good shot blocker.
He has great timing, anticipation, and awareness. Don't forget also he's got terrific hands, and you see that with all the steals he racks up.
So Horford gets 2.
I just like the leadership of Al Horford. This is a dominant player, but he's remarkably efficient as well.
Henson with the screen. And Tatum over to help. And stolen by Horford. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And guys, they've come out and established a rhythm. And also their play calling has been on point.
Yeah, I think that's exactly how they've built this lead. They played as one, shared the basketball, running their offense to perfection.
Good on the three-point shot.
Now, make no mistake, Bledsoe has worked every year on getting more and more comfortable from beyond the arc.
And they pick up 2.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Bucks trail by 13. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And it's Horford picking him up. The shot's good from Henson.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, what a wonderful distribution from Al Horford. This guy's truly unselfish. Any team would love to have him.
Shoots from 14, and Middleton the bucket on the assist by Antetokounmpo.
Well, he's a guy that can adapt and adjust to any defense he's up against. It's really something to watch.
Offensive rebound, Tatum, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Knocks it loose. In the corner, Middleton with it. Offline with his 3.
Hey, we're not seeing the best quarter by this guy, and he's lost his feel a little bit.
And it's Brown missing. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. To the paint. Henson's shot is off.
Boy, I didn't think he had a chance of stopping that lay-in. What a gutsy defensive play.
Snatched up. And it's Rozier missing.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
So it's the Celtics now. Following the 3-point attempt by Eric Bledsoe. Brown, good.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Doris, we have so many bigs that are playmakers, even though their position doesn't say they really should fall in that category. But we do have a lot of guys that can pass, that have size, and operate down low. Who, in your opinion, tend to be some of those names under the radar?
I go to Marc Gasol, who is an all-star center in the NBA. But what his value is, he's increasingly become comfortable with a guy who they want to take 15 to 20 shots a game. But the beauty of Marc Gasol is the unselfish nature of his game. You can stick Marc at the elbow, enter the ball through him, and you know something good is going to happen. He's going to make the right pass. He's going to lead to the pass that leads to the pass that leads to the score, or he can get his own offense. I think for me, maybe the under-radar guy in terms of playmaking have to be Marc Gasol.
And the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they've got to talk about.
Well, I think they've got to ramp up the pressure. There's no excuse for letting them score at will in the paint. Make them feel you.
A different look for Milwaukee. Jabari Parker's checked in for Chris Middleton. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Tony Snell. And it's Terry in for Eric Bledsoe. And then for Boston, Marcus Morris comes in for Aaron Baines. And Shane Larkin subbed in for Terry Rozier. Now, here's Brogdon. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
That's great use of size and length. Tough down low when guys are battling for that board.
And Brown over to help. Morris into the lane. Makes it off the glass. Morris has got his first bucket in this one.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris. Here's Terry. Ball's knocked loose. To the middle. Morris passes to Larkin. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot two. The Celtics have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Shooting two.
And that one falls for Larkin. Larkin hits them both. Bucks trail by 19. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. The Bucks making a switch here. Zeller's checked in. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's guarded closely, and that one's good. Parker.
The point forward skills of Giannis, another aspect of his great versatility, which is so maddening to try and defend. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. A shot by Zeller, no good. Celtics leading by 19 points. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
And Kevin, Jaylen Brown thrives when it comes to scoring through contact. This is a guy who is constantly looking to initiate that body contact with the defense.
Here's Terry, following the bucket by the Celtics. And that one's good. Parker.
I'll tell you, unless someone gets a hand to it, it's hard to miss the mark from that close range.
Here's Morris, and Morris throws it down.
Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. It's stolen by Brown. To the middle. Here's Larkin. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. He has 6. Shoots over Brown. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
That's his first personal foul, 4th team foul.
Celtics leading by 23. Here's Morris. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Morris has got 6 points.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Terry dishes to Antetokounmpo. That's tipped. And pushing it up, here's Boston. The rebound by Brogdon.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
Passes it to Zeller. Back to Brogdon. Takes the 3. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Baseline J on the way. Brown, good. He's got 13.
Well, don't you love the way Jaylen Brown is squaring up in the mid-range? This guy's getting his feet under him, his pre-shot preparation outstanding.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
And Zeller kicks to Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling. And the thing about Morris, doesn't have the big vertical, but tenacious once he gets around the rim.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Count the basket. Zeller's got his first bucket in this one.
And not everyone can shoot this well at his size.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Guys with size don't necessarily translate into great shooters, but boy, does he show great confidence knocking that down.
And it's Parker in the corner. Good on the triple. 11 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Tatum. No good with the layup.
Challenging the shot has almost the same effect as blocking it.
No doubt, especially when the shooter knows that a defender is draped all over him. That kind of activity alters shots.
And so it's Boston in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
I mean, so far that they're not settling for outside shots, really attacking the paint.
I think that's what you've got to do, right? If the looks on the interior are there, you have got to attack.
Here's Antetokounmpo on the floor for Boston. Monroe is out there with Ojale. Then there's Shane Larkin. Then there's Brown. And it's Morris in at the 3. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Bucks shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. To the inside, here's Parker. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
I'll tell you, such a tremendous rhythm to that sequence. Great player movement, great ball movement on the lead pass.
Indicative of what we've seen tonight. One team being the aggressor, the other failing to react.
Right, really a disappointing effort on the defensive end, not offering any challenge at all at the cup.
Here's Antetokounmpo after the made shot from Greg Monroe.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
In the corner, it's Morris. And Morris throws it down.
And the amount of confidence Morris is feeling right now, everything looks right. Just an awesome scoring display from him.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And when Marcus Morris gets a defender in a one-on-one situation, Greg, he feels the most at home.
And part of that might be from going up against his twin brother all the time when they were young. Marcus Morris has a great knack to find a shot he likes. Terrific with his mid-range.
And he makes the first. Doris, so much offense is perimeter generated right now. What, if anything, could get us back to running more plays, say, through the post?
Do you think we could reinvent Hakeem Olajuwon or perhaps Patrick Ewing or
I
Bill
wish we
Russell?
could. I wish we could.
Because I know this.
Good point.
Every time I walk by a pickup game on the outside, you see guys sprinting to the three-point line and looking to be Steph Curry.
I know. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Terry against Brown. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Brogdon the pass to Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Zeller setting the pick for Brogdon. 4-on-1 and they're running. And Craig Monroe with the slam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
A nice shot by Zeller.
I'll tell you, he takes the window of opportunity and delivers a nice pass into the post.
Here's Morris. Here's Monroe. That shot missing. The Bucks go the other way with it. Terry outside. Inside, Zeller. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Clearly a foul.
The Bucks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. And the Bucks with some changes. Chris Middleton's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Tony Snell comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Jason Terry. And a change for the Celtics. Rozier's checked in, so the Celtics call timeout. They're first. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Stop it!
Nasty. My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Timeout called the Bucks.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
Henson checked in for the Bucks. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Kicks to Middleton. Releases from 15 and misses it off the right side of the rim. For Boston, they've gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. The Bucks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Morris with the bucket.
This is where Morris can kill you. He's pretty much claimed that in-between game.
Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus. Just make the simple play.
Doris, what an honor. Inducted into your college's Hall of Fame, something not many of us can say. What does that kind of honor do for the confidence for you personally going forward?
You know what? Providence College is a place that means a great deal to me. So what that Hall of Fame induction did was just remind me of all the special memories that I shared with my teammates. I'm close with many of them today. And Kevin, you know this. You know, if you've ever been inside a locker room, it's those moments when you're laughing until your stomach hurts. I'd say we were the Hall of Fame fun team. That's what I'd say.
I think we're on the fun team here on 2K. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter.
How fantastic is Jaylen Brown getting the position he wants deep inside, easily slams it home.
Bledsoe right side. Snell dishes to Bledsoe. He feeds it to Henson. 3-pointers. Snell. Morris with the rebound.
Well, that's the shot they want. He always has the green light when he's that open. Boy, 1 miss isn't going to change that.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
The Celtics have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
2 shots.
Two shots.
He's off on the first.
How exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
And he's good on the second. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And it's Parker in the corner. Here's Henson. Good work defensively by Monroe.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
And when you're on the road, this is how you silence the crowd. Tremendous all-around play.
But it's not easy building a lead like this on the road, Greg, but they have been lights out throughout this game.
Here's Snell. No good that time. Good work defensively by Monroe. Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
Look, Kevin, when Jaylen Brown is feeling it, I think you've got to feed him because you want his confidence to grow as that skilled scorer you hope he will be.
Bucks shooting 40% from the field. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the dunk by Parker.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Monroe's shot is good.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And here's Bledsoe. They double-team Bledsoe. And Henson with the bucket on the assist by Bledsoe. Bledsoe's got 3 assists now in this one. And it's Monroe finishing it off.
And you just got to love the way he moves the ball. Very unselfish.
I'd say he's looking to set up his guys as much as possible, and you can tell his teammates really appreciate it.
Milwaukee with the ball. Following the bucket by the Celtics. Here's Rozier. Here's Morris in, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
You know, guys, fast break points right now in their favor, and they're really pushing the tempo.
Swiped it away. And here we go. Jumps up, and Morris throws it down.
And you see Morris aware of his surroundings, getting a good jump down court.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Knocks it loose. Bledsoe outside. 3-pointers, Snell, and Boston with the rebound. Ojelé's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Brown missing.
Well, it looks like he's going to get the easy 2 points, but the defense recovers just in time to affect it.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Monroe. A double-team Bledsoe. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Here's Rozier, guarded by Bledsoe, kept alive. The jumper's good from inside 6 feet. Baines has got 6.
He just punishes you on the backboard. I mean, it's pretty deflating for a team trailing big and still giving up second chance opportunity.
You know, I think he senses a team on the ropes, and he's looking to put them away. That killer instinct is shining through once again.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, I mean, he's obviously cold right now, but he's trying to find that rhythm. You've got to keep working. I'll tell you, I hate to say it, but he's been dragging them down all night. The effort's there, but he continues to be ice cold.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And stolen by Horford. It's Brown with the drive and finished off by Brown.
Boy, how impressive is the quickness Jaylen Brown possesses. This guy sprints hard toward the cup on every drive.
A double-team Bledsoe and taken away by Brown. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way and finished off by Brown.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
Fantastic anticipation. Then he shows major explosiveness converting at the other end.
Got a piece of it. Parker with it. And it's Horford picking him up. Here's Snell. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Brown. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
As off as he's been this quarter, it's not helping them to trim the deficit.
And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
In the corner, Snell with it to halt the run. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. He has 6.
Well, people are always talking about his scoring, but Bledsoe, very good vision as well, finding the open man there.
Snell kicks to Henson, and slam dunk by Henson.
Exactly the kind of ball movement they're looking for.
Boston shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
And as he squares up from mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, classic example of crowding the shooter, not letting him get comfortable in the mid-range.
Oh, and this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Craig, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message. Here's Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Well, how about Jaylen Brown in transition, a phenomenal finisher in the open floor.
To the wing on the left. In the corner, Middleton with it. The 19-footer is on the money. Middleton's got 6. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Rozier. Cans it from downtown.
The offense is running well, but more importantly, they're taking the shots they know they can make.
Well, they haven't had to force anything. They're simply moving the ball and working for the best available shot.
Now here's Bledsoe. Here's Snell. This one for 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Well, this catch-and-shoot game, something Eric Bledsoe has worked so hard on, and it really pays off that time. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
We've got 1:13 left in the first half of the game. And it's Parker in the corner. Off target with the open look.
I'll tell you, he's not going to get in his coach's good graces if he's missing wide open looks like that.
Shots good by Baines. 56 seconds left in the first half. Parker left side. On the wing, Morris. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Zeller, he's checked in for Henson. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Parker. Brogdon, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And it's Terry in for Eric Bledsoe. Then for the Celtics, Tatum, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. And it's Larkin in for Brown. Here's Terry after the basket by Boston. And stolen by Horford. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Baines passes to Rozier. The rebound by Brogdon.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Here's Rozier. The Celtics have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Rozier. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 9 seconds left in the first half of the game. Poked loose. And so it's Boston, holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with head coach Brad Stevens. Coach, what did you think was the main edge you had?
Well, I thought defensively we were a lot better, and then that led to some offense. But obviously, we're playing a bunch of skilled guys, and we're able to spread the floor, and that's helpful.
You have to make them work at both ends. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
A tremendous game we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He had 30 points, 5 steals, and 2 assists. In their previous game, he had a performance he said he wanted to put behind him quickly, and so far he's doing just that with the nice first half he had here. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, they were dishing out dimes left and right, and the guys were finishing strong. As a team, they seem to be always thinking, always looking for the best shot. If they keep sharing the ball this way, the second half could be more lopsided than the first.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Milwaukee.
The first thing to say is, what's up with the turnovers? Jeez. You can live with some missed shots and stuff like that, but you can't keep turning the ball over. It's crushing for a team. It just saps all your confidence when you play a half like that, Ernie. Ugh.
And now, folks, just moments away from the start of the third quarter.
Welcome back to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the buildings of downtown reflecting off the gentle waters of beautiful Lake Michigan. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
And through the first 2 periods, it seemed he got to the paint whenever he wanted to, just a slasher's mentality.
You know, my favorite thing, Greg, I think he showed no fear in attacking the defense. He got on the interior with ease.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. And the Bucks, they're shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. We've got John Henson. Bledsoe is out there with Tony Snell. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Now here's Middleton. Bledsoe outside. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Bledsoe.
And when I watch Eric Bledsoe, I really feel like he's at his best when he's kind of prodding a defense. So hard to keep away from the rim. When he attacks, it just opens everything else up in his offensive game. That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races.
Now here's Middleton, and it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Henson with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Takes the 13-footer. Second chance shot.
Well, we love Al Horford because he's an effective two-way player. His attention to detail on the defensive end paying off.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And, Greg, as you said, the aggressiveness Bledsoe has going to the rim is a key for him to getting those open shots then on the perimeter.
And the team is at their best when he is in attack mode. Opens up lanes for cuts as you just can't keep him out of the paint. Knows when to drop off a pass after he beats his opponent as well for an easy score.
Here's Baines. Another shot, and Horford lays it up and in. Horford's got 12 points in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Brown, good. Brown's got 32 points in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Feeds it to Snell. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 8th assist in the game.
And this is going to be an asset for Tatum. His ability to get to the line, very good at using his body to draw contact.
Celtics have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10. The first one falls.
And it's about the versatility that Tatum offers, particularly offensively. He can guard and play multiple positions on the floor.
He hits both from the stripe. And the Bucks with possession here. There's the dish to Snell. And taken away by Brown. It's 2-on-1. Here's Baines. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
3-pointers, Snell. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Here's Baines. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And really the story of the half, one team shooting it lights out, the other, the lights are just out.
Yeah, that's right. You said it. They don't find a way to switch it back on. They're in trouble.
And so it's Milwaukee now, following the bucket by the Celtics. To the paint, Henson, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Henson's got 13 points.
Boy, the score would look a lot different if his teammates could have had the kind of night he's had.
Basket counts.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
The Bucks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Awesome ability to focus there by Tatum. He just has a feel and a belief in what he's doing out there.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Now Bledsoe, 6 points for him. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Middleton inside the 3-point line, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
I'll tell you, he turns a difficult situation of duress into a simple basket with a precision pass out of the double team.
That one goes in.
And I like the fact that Tatum has not abandoned the inside game. Solid at finding space around the rim to score.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
That's his first personal foul.
The Bucks have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
First one falls for. And some changes here for the Celtics. Monroe comes in for Aaron Baines, and it's Ogilvy in for Al Horford. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And the Celtics with possession here. And Henson sends it back. And here's the break. Here's Snell. And Boston with the rebound. Monroe's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Offensive rebound. Good on the shot. Ojelé's got 6 points.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
They double-team Bledsoe. Henson with it. Now Monroe defending. Back to Bledsoe. There's the triple. Knocks down the 3-ball. He's got 9.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, there's no question about it. Knocking down triples repeatedly, the defense starting to look helpless at this point.
For Milwaukee, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Antetokounmpo dishes to Bledsoe. Antetokounmpo kicks to Henson. And John Henson with the slam.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and the dunk caps it off.
Yeah, run your offense with that kind of precision. Not much anyone can do to stop it.
Here's Antetokounmpo after the made shot from Greg Monroe. Poked loose. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And the jam by Greg Monroe.
Yeah, sprinting end to end, but under control. That's the key.
No, exactly right, Greg. He can't go too fast. He pulled that off in brilliant fashion.
Now here's Henson. He's got 15.
Just a really solid display there of rebounding. They've done it really all game.
Yeah, bottom line, more boards means more possessions, and that's how you build a lead.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. Guys, some great passing from them.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Boy, you have got to appreciate how hard Jaylen Brown goes. Amazing how he gets defenders to foul him when he's going up with his shot.
We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
That free throw good from Brown. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Tyler Zeller's checked in for John Henson. Parker comes in for Chris Middleton. Brogdon, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And it's Terry in for Eric Bledsoe. Marcus Morris is checked in for Boston. Larkin comes in for Ogier. He's perfect from the line this time.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Milwaukee has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Brogdon kicks to Zeller to stop the run. He can't get that one. Boston shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Here's Larkin. It's deflected. Now here's Terry. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Here's Larkin. Good work defensively by Terry.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Well, that's just stellar interior defense. You can't ask for anything more than that.
And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Pick by Zeller. Zeller, a screen on Brown. The wide open look here for Terry. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Boy, every time he goes up now, it just looks like the shot's going in. He's perfect from the field in this quarter.
Here's Antetokounmpo after the made shot from Greg Monroe.
Boy, that's what you call timing. He doesn't have to break stride on the pass.
Here's Ojeleye. Rebounded by the Bucks. Morris against Brogdon. Parker passes to Terry. The Bucks working the ball around. 5 on the clock. Here's Brogdon, banked in off the glass.
I'll tell you, good work to pound it down low and finish in tight.
Malcolm Brogdon, a second-round pick out of the University of Virginia. What a find, Greg, he has been, and you love that he can fill in at either guard spot.
And you get the feeling Brogdon was overlooked for being a 4-year player in college. Has the passing and vision of a point guard, scores well enough from inside and out to play off the ball as well.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, and he was so quick to break on that one. A good sign that he read the play.
Boston dictating the flow. Here's Ojale. No good, shot missing. Good D by Parker. Milwaukee's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. And taken away by Brown. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Finishes the break with a slam.
And that's another fast break bucket. And this is the pace, though, guys, that's been working for them.
You know, I think, Greg, the faster the tempo, the better they are. And I love the pace they're playing with right now.
Well, yeah, I mean, you want to give your offense a chance, and that possession didn't do it.
Not at all, Greg. I mean, no reason for him to be taking these kinds of shots. He has only himself to blame.
Here's Antetokounmpo after the basket by Boston. And it's Parker in the corner. Another miss by Parker. Here's Boston now. Here's Ojale. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Boston dictating the flow. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
1:44 left here in the third quarter. Here's Brogdon. Misses from short range.
And they just tried everything to stem the tide here, but nothing seems to work.
Well, Greg, I think this other team is just in a zone right now. They're clicking on the offensive end, and the defense starting to look frustrated.
And so it's Milwaukee with it, following the bucket by the Celtics. Antetokounmpo using his post moves to get the 2 points. Antetokounmpo's got 14.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Now here's Terry. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Parker sets the screen for Antetokounmpo. Here's Zeller. Kicks it out to Terry. Now here's Brogdon. Not a lot of room. The pass to Zeller. And Boston with the rebound. Morris has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Monroe. Can't cash in from close range.
Well, defenders are in the area, and that's all it took to force him to change his release.
It's Terry outside. Ojale grabs the rebound. Ojale's got 7 rebounds in the game. And then Brown with the dunk.
And how about the setup? Man, Morris keeping his head up. Beautiful assist.
And it goes out of bounds. The last touch by Antetokounmpo.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And guys, you know, you never run out of things that you can improve upon.
I think, Greg, it's important to keep that hunger, right? You're always striving to get better and to change things up.
the three-point line, it's Morris. And so it's Boston, able to put on a show for the ages. This has been a one-sided matchup, and I don't see any signs of it lessening. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Celtics shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. On the court right now for the Celtics, we've got Larkin. Yabusele out there with Aaron Baines. Then there's Bird, and it's Nader in at the small forward. Knocks it loose. And they're on the break. Here's Bird. It's good. Bird's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Boston.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Dellavedova kicks to Zeller. Back to Dellavedova. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Milwaukee, Matthew Dellavedova. At the line for two.
Now, gentlemen, two shots. Two shots.
That free throw, good from Dellavedova. And both free throws good for Dellavedova.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Here's Nader, and he goes in for the dunk.
Check out that assist. You can tell a player who's seeing the whole floor very well.
The Bucks shooting for the game at 42%. To the paint, here's Brown. And Boston with the rebound. Baines has got 7 rebounds in the game. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Nader's got 4 points now in the quarter. Dishes to Dellavedova. Left side, Brown. The feed to Dellavedova. Expanding his range. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Now a timeout called by Boston. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And here's Brown outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova.
Guys, listen, the defense was totally invisible on that three-point attempt. Nobody even in his zip code
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
Good. That's 12 points for Tyler Zeller.
Check out that assist. You can tell a player who's seeing the whole floor very well.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam?
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Nader's shot's good.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now here is Dellavedova. Bird covering. Brown wide open. He fired. And again, Milwaukee with the triple. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. And it's Baines missing. Bucks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Terry kicks to Maker. There's the 3. Bird pulls it in. Here are the Celtics with the ball. Baines. Rebounded by Maker. Terry dishes to Dellavedova. He kicks it to Maker. Off target with his 3. Celtics shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Got that bucket in no time at all. Baines has got 10 points in just the second half. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Dellavedova, the pass to Terry. Inside, here's Zeller. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Boy, defender taken out of the play with a rock-solid screen. No way he's going to get through that.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Like a fierce two-hander. And for Milwaukee, their shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. Dellavedova kicks to Maker. Back to Dellavedova. To the right side. Maker, no one around him, and Shane Larkin gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for Jason Terry.
Brandon Jennings.
And so it's Milwaukee now. There's the pick. It's Brown on the wing. Shoots the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Takes a shot at the elbow, and it's Boston with another.
And just enough wiggle room to get off his shot.
Oh, I'll tell you, that's good basketball. You have to get a little creative against the big man, but I love his initiative.
Now here's Jennings. Baines with the block. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Outside Jennings. Shoots the 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
And you can see where they're attacking here in the fourth, strictly from the perimeter.
Well, they've got the green light to pull the trigger from 3, and I'll tell you, they put it to good use here.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
He dishes it to Zeller. Jennings with the ball. Brown the pass to Zeller. It's deflected. 6 on the shot clock. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
I'll tell you, Kev, they wouldn't object if all their looks were that close.
From 15 feet away, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Yabusele's got 6 in the quarter.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Here's Dellavedova. And no good. And it's Boston the other way. Passes it to Nader. And the layup's good off the glass. Nader's got 10 points here in the second half.
pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Dellavedova dishes to Zeller. Here's Nader. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Jennings kicks to Zeller. It's back to Jennings. Zeller setting the pick for Jennings. Three-pointer, Dellavedova sinks the triple.
Shakes his man by using exceptional use of the screen. I mean, from there, it's smooth sailing.
Boston shooting a magnificent 69%.
Stop it!
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. That was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. Now here's Jennings, picked by Zeller. Off the pick, Baines with the block.
At some point, he has to stop shooting. How is this helping his team?
Wasted no time on that one.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Dellavedova with the ball, and it's Bird picking him up. And here is Dellavedova. Here's Maker. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And out of rhythm offensively, but he continues to work at it.
Well, you can see he's sputtering a bit, but he's trying to get going. I do like that he's continuing to be aggressive.
Now here's Jennings. Puts up a 3. Maker misses.
Boy, they can't cut into this lead with him going stone cold and only so much time to turn it around.
And it's not easy to get those stops at the rim, but he does a great job with it.
Yeah, he can make it look simple on the interior when it's really not. He knew exactly how to guard on the inside. He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
And the basket is good.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Outside Jennings. Brown outside. The rebound by Yabusele. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Dellavedova from outside. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Dellavedova's got 8 here in the quarter. Dellavedova's gotten 2 of his 3 attempts to fall from beyond the arc. Nader's shot's good.
Ooh, with a player this hot, I don't see their lead going anywhere.
The Bucks shooting 43% from the floor. Kicks to Dellavedova. Now Jennings. He feeds it to Zeller. To the inside. Out to the wing. Nader's shot's good. Nader's got 18 points now here in the second half.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
There's Brown with the 3. And Boston with the rebound. Here's Nader. In. And his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor. And looking for more.
Still attacking. Building on this lead coming down the stretch.
I'll tell you, he's relentless right now. He's going straight at the defense and knocking down a lot of shots in this quarter.
And the jam by Tyler Zeller.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Here's Baines, rebounded by Maker. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting at a 46% clip in the fourth quarter. From past the arc, no good there. Now Boston takes it the other way. Feeds to Baines. Over Maker. Shot's good by Baines. Baines has got 22. Here is Jennings. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Zeller.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength.
for Boston.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jaylen Brown.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket. Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Here's Baines, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And all the energy has been sucked out of this arena. This is not what the fans came to see.
Well, they took the crowd completely out of this game, and when you get a lead like that, it's sort of deflating for the home crowd. What a solid victory on the road.
And guys, you got to ask, where was this effort when it mattered? The game's over now.
Right. Frustrating for sure, Greg. I don't think they'll be able to mount a comeback at this point.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
I think that's exactly the mentality you have to have. You don't want to give this team any hope of coming back. Check out that assist. You can tell a player who's seeing the whole floor very well.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're in front. 29 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
You know, this is a timeout maybe just so they can pat each other on the back because no other reason to call it.
You know, I think it's an opportunity just for the coach to see some execution. Finish this thing out the right way.
Money on my mind, so he's trying to get it. Got Eliana Joey, so my diamonds good at I know she like the way I rock on Mike and Mary. Got spikes all on my bitch, so head is taking Mary. Hold on, you mad, yeah. I just think you're trying to stick my swag, yeah. I just think I can take you mad, yeah. Money on my mind, trying to get it, yeah.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Jaylen Brown.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. Now off the inbound, nice shot by Larkin.
Boy, that's all by design now. Get the shot as soon as possible on that inbound pass.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Terry kicks to Dellavedova. Kicks it out to Terry. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Larkin. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 20 assists. Now here is Dellavedova. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Al. You guys do it as a 5-man unit on the floor. How did you come together for this win?
Just taking good shots on offense, trying to, getting stops on defense. We challenged every shot. We just played hard tonight.
Great effort and a big win, Al. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.